Welcome back. Here's a place to start for this conversation. All cars are not created equal. I may be a little bit upset with the Ford Motor Company right now because of the placement of the water pump on my 2013 Edge. But that's all we're going to talk about this morning with regards to the Ford Motor Company, because I have an appointment with my therapist later. On the other hand, Subarus are awesome. It's just what they do, and they're certainly a part of our culture and landscape here in Utah. We love the mountains and we love our vehicles just as much, and an incredible percentage of those are Subarus. Megan Robison is here. She is with Larry H. Miller Subaru, Mark Miller Subaru, excuse me. The Millers, I think of so many of them when we think about the Miller family. Let's talk about Subaru. Let's talk about Pause and Promise. Our pal Megan.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Well, I felt like I got that out about the Ford, and I think what is really coming here is when Terry's gonna make the move to Subaru.
I think it's time.
I think it's time. Believe me, my water pump is making me feel like it's really time.
And you're so right. I love driving around Park City. They are everywhere. Every other car is a Subaru.
It's the town car for sure.
It definitely is.
How are you? What's new? What's happening?
Great. So much. We're always working on so much. Right now, one of our big efforts is the Service, Pause, and Patriots campaign. We've come up and talked a little bit about that. We're working with the city of South Salt Lake, the chamber for the South Salt Lake City.
Oh, great.
And a couple other organizations in the community. Veterans First Mortgage is a big sponsor. We're just working to place service animals with veterans. This is the second year of a 3-year campaign, and it was such an amazing experience last year. So we're really excited to be doing that again.
And talk a little bit about that connection of Mark Miller Subaru, the Miller family, and patriots. We'll use that term in general, but folks who have served their country, an abiding commitment for sure.
Well, it's so important to give back. They've given, sometimes their entire lives to fighting for our freedom and for our country. So we're always looking to do what we can for them. And last year we placed Tink with Christine, a veteran, and she let us know after she received her service animal that she got her freedom back. And that was a beautiful thing to hear. So we're really excited to help more veterans in the community. We're also working with the Malinois Foundation. So that's one of our Love Promise partners, actually. So we work with them a lot, but specifically for this campaign, they train service animals for veterans. That's kind of their entire mission. It's up to, I'd say at least $20,000 to get a service animal.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a big price tag, so not very many people can afford that. It's a huge barrier. So we're just trying to kind of knock that barrier down and help others out.
And the great thing about Malinois, as I kind of think of the sort of the entire cycle of what's happening, of events, of saying as an organization we want to support veterans, and this is a very real way that we can do it. Having a partner like Malinois who benefits from your largesse, your organization's contributions and assistance, to then be able to have, like you say, it's not just a dollar figure, but the knowledge that a dog has to have, and in specific, not just a person, but this human being, this patriot, this veteran who has these specific needs. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, there's so many different specific needs that individuals need with their service animals. So it is all about finding that right connection. We actually were supposed to be, so we're using Nicholas as our service animal that we'll be placing this year with a veteran. So that'll be happening in December. It was actually supposed to be another animal. Isn't he cute? I'm sad he's not here with me today. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Next time. But it was supposed to be another animal that we were working with for this campaign, but that animal connected with another veteran earlier this year.
Really?
And once that connection happens, you can't stop that,
Sure.
So we have Nicholas. We're very excited for him. He's been training for the past 6 or 8 months, right around there.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work to get them ready to become a service animal and be out in the community and do what they need to do for their owner, for the veteran.
It's really cool stuff.
Yeah.
What's happening for the holidays? I'm sure that you guys have a big roster of activities, but talk about what you're excited about.
You know, we can't quite talk about it yet.
All right.
I know, secrets, but we will. One really exciting thing we're doing right now, so we've talked a little bit about our Love Promise program. That's the entire program that we use with our, working in the community. So we have 5 pillars. It's Subaru loves to care, loves to help, loves learning, loves pets, and Subaru loves the earth. So we choose one organization to match up with each of those pillars each year. So we're accepting applications right now.
Oh, great.
So if anyone knows any nonprofit organizations in the community that could, fit within one of those pillars, that could use our support, definitely have, they need to visit. We have our link on our Facebook page. So encourage everyone to apply.
Absolutely, and certainly tell your friends kind of thing, or apply on behalf of your friends if you know folks who are deserving, who may not apply themselves, who may be so humble and focused on their mission that they're not looking for these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Great stuff. Give folks all of the relevant social media, online, etc.
Yeah, so servicepawsandpatriots.us is for the Service Paws and Patriots campaign that we're currently working on with the City of South Salt Lake, the Chamber. And then I'd say our, markmillersubaru.com has a lot of information, and then Mark Miller Subaru Facebook page has that application for the Love Promise Partners.
Megan, always great to see you. Thank you so
too.
much for all you do, and all our best to our friends at Mark Miller Subaru. We appreciate our partnership with you guys very much.
Thank you.
Mark Miller Subaru doing great things in our community and making amazing vehicles available to folks who may need an amazing new vehicle. Quick break. We'll be back with more show after this. Please stay tuned.